It's Mr. Waltz. I'm going to show you how to do figure two here. I'm going to do this one with what I would call the easy workflow. We have this drawing made. This is sheet one. We want to add sheets to it. So down here in the lower left, you can see there's just one sheet. What we want to do is make all of our components, all of the different things we designed, we want to make them all show up as sheets here. So we'll have 18 sheets when we're done. And this is how pros do it. You don't want to have, if you have a project with 18 different designs, you don't want to have 18 different files that you have to keep track of. Put it all in one, makes your life easier. I once did a project for a college designing a fire alarm system. There were 200 drawings, and if those had all been separate files, it would have been hard times for Mr. Waltz. So I will show you the easy way to make this happen. The easiest way to make this happen is to click on your advanced multi-view drawing components, go up to design, just like we did before, drawing from design. And what it's going to do, instead of create new, which is what we did before, we're going to choose advanced multi-view drawing. So it's going to put it into that drawing that we already created, and it will create a new sheet. For contents, we need to change that to select, and we're going to pick this one, which is figure two, and we're going to hit OK. And you can see it creates a new sheet here. It wants to do 1/2 scale again. I'm going to change that to 1:1. Also, you can see we got visible and hidden edges. That's good. You can click there, then click OK. Projected view, click on your front view, go up, go to the right, go up to the right, hit the green check mark, and you get all your views. This one, we're going to double click and change it to shaded. And then before I forget, down here on the bottom, we're going to change this. It says figure one. I'm going to change this to figure two. Okay. Boom. Cool. And what have we done? Look down here in the bottom left. You can see now there's two sheets showing in the drawing. So anyways, that's what we've done. So we're creating multiple sheets inside one drawing. This is the pro way to go. Now, if this didn't work for you, you can come get help in class. What I'm going to do is in the video for figure three, I'm going to show you another way to do it if this way doesn't work. Basically, this way only works if you open the drawing, start the drawing, and keep going making sheets. If you close the drawing and try to keep working on it later, then it breaks this workflow, unfortunately. So I have an alternate way that I will show you in figure three. Um, anyways, hope that all makes sense. So let's look at this thing. So basically, if you look at this from the front, you have a kind of U shape so that you could extrude back. So that's one feature, is a U shape. And then the other two features would be you have this quarter circle cutout, and then you have a square hole that goes in. So I look at it as having three features. And remember, you need size and location for each feature, and you need your overall dimensions. We do have circular features on this one. So the first thing we want to do is put in a center mark, and we're going to go click on this arc and put that in. Because it's not a full circle, we don't want to do these center lines going in the front and top views. That'll probably just confuse people. The center mark over here is probably enough. And since we're looking at this view, we'll go ahead and dimension it. Do D for dimension and click on the arc, and we'll just put that right there. That's the radius of that arc. That's sufficient. And then we want to locate that arc. Now, a smart viewer will figure out that, if there was a rectangle here, the center would be in the top left corner. But we want to give them a little more information to make sure they get it. So what we'll do is we'll dimension these two short sides here. We'll dimension this one, and then we'll dimension that one. So then they know where to go. Okay, cool. So that one is ready to go. We've dimensioned that quarter circle feature. They should know exactly how to make that now. Now we're going to go work on the U-shaped feature, which is over here. So, well, it's got this thing that sticks up. We'll dimension the width of that. Now, notice that I put this 0.5 on the right side. That's a little unfortunate. What I'm going to do is hit escape, drag this 0.5 towards the middle, let go of it, and put it in there. And the reason it's unfortunate is because I need to put a dimension here between there and there. Boom. Okay. And it wants to put it wherever. It doesn't want to line up exactly. What you can do, if things don't line up exactly, I've shown this before, hit escape, click on the number, drag this circle, move your mouse over while you're dragging to the other dimension, and it'll pick up that point. And then when you come back, it'll snap right in. You're welcome. So now we know, this part is 0.5, this part is 1.5. Well, how big is this part? Well, we usually don't do that. What we're going to do is we're going to do the overall dimension of width. So we'll go from corner to corner, and then we'll go up here. And so this is a situation where 0.5 plus 1.5 is equal to 2. 2.5 minus 2 is equal to 0.5. So that's enough dimensions for that. We also need to show over here, we need to show the height of the whole thing. So we'll go from top corner to bottom corner. Now you may say, Mr. Waltz, we need to show, what is the height of this line? Well, that's that same line from over here, that 0.5. We already mentioned that. So that's done. Last thing to do is the top view. So we've done overall height, overall width. So we do need overall depth. So we need to make sure we include that. So we're going to go D for dimension and throw that in there. And then the other thing we need to do is we need to locate and size this square. So let's do location first. I'm just going to use the bottom right corner, or sorry, bottom left corner here to here. Now it gives a diagonal dimension. If you move your mouse left, it will go aligned for you, which is nice. I'm going to go from here to here and then go straight out to the left. That gives me that. That gives me the location. So I know where one corner of the square is. Then I just need the size of the square. I'm going to click the left side, come out here, try to line that up. Click the bottom, come down here, try to line that up. Now you can see these didn't line up very well. So I'm going to work my magic, hit escape, click the 0.5, drag it in here to the middle. That's good. Now I want to drag it up a little bit. I want to get it to line up with the other arrow. Just put your mouse on that point, move your mouse over, and it'll go line up. And then up here, I don't really have enough room to put the 0.5. Watch this. If I put the 0.5 in the middle, it sits on the other line. So I'm going to keep the zero point 0.5 above. And what I'm going to do instead is drag this 0.25, click on it, drag the number, line it up with that point, bring it down, and that's a pretty good looking dimension. So that is it for this one. Those are all the dimensions. Figure 2, Advanced Multiview Drawing. I would recommend saving every time you make a new sheet. And go ahead and go on to Figure 3. Good luck, have fun.